Hello everyone, this is SGMMFX admin. I'm the founder and chief trader of this copy trading program. And welcome to the night profit split of SGMMFX copy trading program season 1. So for those of you who are here for the first time, uh, we are doing a 1-year financial experiment to explore how can we be part of the winning 10% of traders? So if you were to look it up on Google, right, 90% is a very commonly quoted statistics that at least 90% of retail traders will lose money trading in the financial markets. So we ask ourselves this question, how can we be part of this winning 10%? So we came to this hypothesis that day trading is mostly a game of skill. You don't need a lot of money to do it. In fact, for this experiment, we are only starting with USD $1,000, which I'm sure most Singaporeans, I come from Singapore. Most Singaporeans are able to cough out that sum of money. Lah. And this is something that is doable over the long term. And when I say long term, it's at least 1 year or more. So with this USD $1,000 starting capital, we either trade until we go bust, which is not something that we want, or we trade it until we reach the 1 year mark, and then we will stop the experiment. So we have three objectives for this experiment. So the first one obviously is to survive. We started with $1,000 and we hope that at the end of this 1 year, we have at least $1,000 in our account. So the second objective is for us to generate profits every week, which might seem difficult, but it's actually not impossible. In fact, we've been doing it over the past, this is the 9 profit split. This is the 9th week that we have actually generated profits week to week. So far, I do not think we have a losing days. So the final objective, which is a little bit tougher to achieve, is to maximize profits on our setups. So just let me share with you our trading methodology. We do not keep our trading strategy. There's really no secrets to it because most of it you can look for it on Google or YouTube. You can actually self-learn it. So the trading strategy that we are using is mean reversion. So if you were to look it up on Google or ChatGPT, the general definitions is that when prices are too overbought, then we will tend to short it. If it's too oversold, we will go long. So in the hope that prices will return back to the average. And then the time frame that we're trading is day trading. So our positions are generally open and closed within a period of 24 hours. The financial instruments that we are using is they are the most we look at the financial instruments that are most actively traded in the markets. And if they are very actively traded, this means that they will come with very low spreads. Low spreads means that uh most profits that we make, right, it will not be we can get to keep majority of the profits that we make. So currencies that we have settled on the 5 major currency pairs and GJ. For commodities, we have gold and oil. Indices, we have US 30. And with crypto, we focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So basically, our watch list is quite small, around about 10. And it makes it very manageable for us to spot setups with this watch list. So some of you may ask, why choose FX trading? Why not futures or options? Since both are highly leveraged uh, asset class, I would say asset classes, I would say trading styles. So the reason that we chose FX trading is because FX brokers offer they can offer extremely high leverage. For us, the leverage that we get is 1 to 1,000. So this means that with a capital of $1,000, right, it allows us to open up to $1 million worth of positions. And with FX trading, it allows us to use fractional loss, something which is not available to options and futures, where you need to trade with one standard lot. So this means that we are able to layer our trades over a very wide range of prices. So our progress so far, I would say, is quite decent. We have generated about 160% ROI since inception. And I would say, uh, like we can generate such high equity curve is because we are using a highly leveraged trading strategy. But I would say it's quite difficult to replicate in real life. If you were to use, like, say, stocks, or you will say use stocks trading. So our master account, you can find it in our video description below. We have posted the public link on my FX book. So some of the statistics have been hidden because we have had competitors trying to reverse engineer our trading system, which is not a very nice thing to do, lah. So for our current week of performance, we were able to generate 5.89% returns, which is decent, but did not hit our target weekly returns of more than 10%. But I would say I am still happy with these returns, frankly speaking. Because this I would say returns is not my it is one of my focus, but it's not the main focus. So my main focus would be on the risk side of my performance metrics. So for this week, our maximum drawdown was 3.9%, which I would say we exceeded because our target MD is 20% or less. So our P to MD is 1.51. So this means that for every dollar of risk that we take, we are able to generate $1.50 in profits, which I will rate this week's performance as grade A. So this is our grading system now, which is quite similar to the A-level grading system, but added an A plus law, just for the heck of it. So let us recap one of the trades that I took the last week. I would say it's a pretty low activity week. I wasn't like super active. But except on, I would say majority of the gains I made it on Friday. So on Friday, I was looking at US 30. So US 30, it broke the all-time high soon after market open. So when I saw that, I took a short setup from 42750. Then prices hit 42776. So I was expecting it to retrace. I was expecting this point to be the all-time high, and for prices to retrace from there. So for this setup, I was trading at maximum risk, which is the highest. I was trading at the highest tier, which was S tier. So unfortunately, I actually thought of like getting out at 42719 because I was kind of tired and I wanted to take a rest, but I felt that it was too premature to do so. So unfortunately, I turned out to be wrong, and prices went back up. In fact, it went around 50 pips against me before retracing. So I decided to get out around break even. I say around 1% because I was quite tired and I did not have the mental capacity to continue managing the trade, which was quite a big mistake, because I think this would have gone on to be a 4 to 5% trade if I held on through to the end, law. So some of my reflections is I probably should have followed my intuition to exit early and then just go rest for the night. And if I did not, I feel that I really should have held on to the trade law by exiting because I exited too early. But anyway, hindsight is 2020, and I would say I made minor mistake for this trade because my maximum drawdown was only around 3%, and I think I should just move on to the next trade law Move on to the next trade for next week. So I've come to the end of my presentation. So if you would like to be part of this experiment, the minimum investment starts from 1K. Profit share starts from 50-50, and detailed instructions can be found in our Telegram channel. So once you have set up an account, make the deposit, just drop me a DM on either Instagram or Telegram, and I will link you up to our trade copier. So that's it for today, and I hope you have learned